What's up, guys? So, as you can see, I'm finally uploading this video, but it's taken forever. Um, don't want to go into excuses, but basically, a lot of things have happened work-wise with me. It's gotten pretty busy, a lot of changes going on. On top of that, we've actually upgraded my entire setup here. So now, as you can see, got a mic. I got a pretty good setup. I've been streaming a little bit, which is part of the reason why I've been able to really ramp up a lot of things. So good thing about it is a lot of exciting videos are coming up in regards to my current setup, what I have running, and I'm excited to share a lot of that with you guys. But definitely wanted to make sure I got this video out first. Long overdue, so I wanted to apologize for that. Uh, Definitely have been reading the comments, and I appreciate the support. So definitely check it out. You guys won't be disappointed. And as on top of that, look out for a couple of my other videos that are going to be coming out in regards to my setup and some of the things I recently purchased. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have pulled the trigger on a name controller and what your thoughts are. What's going on, guys? So finally going to be filming this video. Long overdue. The final review, I guess, if you want to call it, of the AimController that I bought roughly about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So I've been playing on this thing pretty much every night for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and I'm here to give basically my updated review. At the beginning, if you guys want, you can watch my other review, post it up right here. You guys can definitely check it out. Let me know what you think on that. That was just basically unboxing the actual controller, and wanted to see what it was all about. So after about 2-3 weeks, I'll show some gameplay, some clips after this, after talking about the controller. But just first couple things, like it actually took me a while to actually get used to the controller, even though it's the same PS4 style, and it actually has the same feel and everything. The only difference, of course, is the paddles on the back. But for me, it took a lot to get used to these paddles. Even though they sit pretty comfortably in your hands, right here as you're playing, you got your ring and your middle fingers there on both of those. For me, it didn't feel right to have both of them and kind of staggered like that. So for me, the way I play is I actually just put both of my middle fingers on the bottom triggers and go back and forth. I know it's not as efficient, but for me that was just more comfortable. But I'm still able to get full function on all 4 paddles. For me, again, I'm playing mostly Warzone, so right now my most, I guess, the most comfortable paddle for me is my right. If you guys look at this, my right hand lower trigger, I'm actually using that as my X button. So I swapped that out for X. Right above it, I have triangle. Bottom left, I actually have I have that as up on the D-pad. So for pinging, I know for me that's how me and my buddies we like to communicate a lot through pings. And so for us, that was a lot easier or at least for me, it was a lot easier to ping that a lot quicker. And especially if I'm getting in a gunfight or something like that, I can ping dudes right away without having to take my finger off of the joystick. And then above that, I have circle for melee. So those are my remap functions. Again, like I talked about in the other video, make sure if you guys do buy an AimController to get the remap function. It's extremely important, and it's going to help you to switch it up and get comfortable with it. It took me about 4 different times to actually remap before I felt good about the buttons, and I felt good about what each button was. So it did take me a while to get used to it. However, what I would say is it's vastly improved my gameplay. I've been able to actually raise my KD. It was around a 0.79 before I got the controller. Now it's at a 1.04, I believe, last night I checked. So nothing too crazy, but again, for me being an amateur gamer, not playing a whole lot.